This wonderful programme can make a real difference to people's mental health. It's a free programme which works with people to help them to understand and recognise their emotions. Now, over the 6 weeks, they'll get lots of tips, lots of resources, and they'll have a weekly phone call to help them work through the pathways and also help them to feel better.
It'll help people with a variety of problems, including anxiety, depression, patients who have been bereaved, who are very lonely and isolated, and who are stressed and need that listening ear and someone to help them get started on the road to looking at what's happening and how they can improve their mental and physical well-being.
Now, the programme is ideal for anyone who is over 18. There is no upper age limit, and it's for someone who has experienced mild to moderate mental health problems.
I came to a realisation that my life was never going to get better unless I really put the work in to change myself and the way that I think and behave. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, and Mind's definitely helped me to get there. My mental health was definitely at its worst when I first accessed the service, and it was quite bad for a few months. And it slowly started to get better and better as the sessions went on. Having the physical materials and being able to speak to people about your methods, I think it's a necessity. You shouldn't really have one without the other. Having both is what really makes things change, you know.
None of us know what's around the corner. None of us do. We aren't in control of outside stresses. Anything can happen to any one of us in our lives, and we all know this. The only thing we are in control of is how we deal with the situation. But sometimes when you're struggling or experiencing depression, anxiety, it's really hard to handle more things that come on top sometimes, more things that come into your life and more stresses, and it can be really overwhelming. And so what is good about this programme, it can't change these things that have happened to you, unfortunately. We wish we could. But what it can do, it can help you handle it.
There are lots of benefits from the programme. It's very busy at the moment. The number of patients presenting with mental health problems in general has at least tripled in our practice. So it's a huge population that we're dealing with, and a huge lack of resources to manage them at the moment. So that's been a massive plus to our practice and to the patients to be able to avail of the programme and be supported and get help early. I think that's the most important thing, because you need to be kind of in the right frame of mind to accept that help and be ready to start on that journey. And if you're going to have to wait for 6 months, maybe longer, that's a long way away, and you may not be in the same place at that point. So the early intervention is so important when they need it most.
Mind was very good at helping me to show me the light in dark. Any bad situation has a cons and pros, and it's always better to look at the pros. You never lose, you either win or you learn. It's that simple, win or learn, there's no lose.
There's no greater feeling than someone doing the programme and it changing their life.
I would recommend the service to anyone. If anyone's having any sort of issues with mental health, speak out, seek help, because there is help out there. You're not alone. You can speak to other people in a similar situation. We should all help each other out more.